Alright, good morning, ladies and gents. We're gonna get right into it. Um, my opponent was last seen playing Titan, so I don't know if this is good against that, but we're gonna try it. Mainly because we have a Felly into Riddler play. I don't know if that's gonna be fast enough, though. But we'll see. And then we have haste. We have some haste stuff going on. Point went down to 4. What is this? Is this Affinity? Okay. Delta. I don't quite know what we're playing against. Delta. Oh yeah, this is Titan, right? I think. Or Neoform, I guess, maybe? No, it's not. It's not Titan. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so it's still a little unclear of what we're playing against. Like, Neoform doesn't play... Oops. Messed up. I actually skipped through the attack phase. Like, that makes us even slower. Should be at 17 plus 7. Should be at 10 this turn. I'm giving my opponent some opportunities here. Oh, okay. So it is Neoform. I didn't know Neoform played Preordain. That's the thing. Yeah, I can't do anything. we'll do it in response to that. Okay. Yeah, that must be like a 1-of preordain or something, because normally they don't want to include like non-green spells, except for like Grizzlebrand and Consign to Memory. I think those are like the only non-green. So, my mistake. Okay, we're gonna go disputes, consign. I have not played this matchup yet with this list, so guild pacts. Question is, do I want these high noons? Kind of do. Like this really takes them off being able to go like Rider into combo. Uh, what do I want to take out? Maybe one Riddler, one Bolt, maybe? Yeah, let's try that. Or one consign. Okay, let's keep the bolted. Oh, excuse me. Um, I can mold too. This is good. Hmm. Question is, what do I want to put back? Let's put back the Draco. Because I don't know when I'm going to play it. Okay, so we'll go turn 1. So I think we could go high noon here. Okay. Alright, let's try to get this to Fairy on board. They play Dispute. Okay. Okay, now we're in a decent position. Because if he plays a rider, we can bounce it. And then he has to get rid of more green cards out of his hand. Now we need a creature. Four mana. What are you trying to do with 4 mana? Hooting Houndrels? Okay. Okay. Let's go Thundering Falls, see what I draw. No, I don't want that. Turn him. Ooh, that's pretty good. One, two, three, four, five, six. He can't cast. He needs white mana. Does he have white mana? Yeah, no, he just has green and blue. So he can't really hard cast anything. Okay, what are we getting? Steam Vents, I guess. Yeah, let's go to Steam Vents. Okay, cool. Yeah, sure. Sweet. Okay. Yes, I guess we could have did 9 damage to him, and then we have instant speed high noon if things get weird. So cool. Yeah, sorry I was tripped up game one mainly because of the preordain. I just hardly ever see them play it, so that's what tripped me up. But then I guess the Summers pack gave it away. But all right, we'll be back to round number 2. I know I didn't show off the list. It's the same one that I've been playing, so I'll link it in the comments. But yeah, it's the same one that we've been playing. So we'll be back. All right, we are back. Hmm. Okay, well, we got Christmas Land. My opponent plays a lot of different decks, so we won't try to guess, but it looks like they typically play some sort of energy deck. Okay, mold to 6. Okay, we're rocking. Okay. It's like he knew I had Draco. Raven Charm? Okay, he's got a lot of answers here. I'll hold this up. I don't know if it matters. Because he can Galvanic at 4 or 3. I guess it's just a difference of 1 energy. Okay. Yeah, I can't let him gain life. No block. He wants to attack me. And even if he does block, it's still a game. Okay. So it looks like he's on the Jeskai Blink version, which opts to... I think this list did good in the qualifier over the weekend, which I did not play in. But let me see if I could find that one. Because that is the list I believe that our opponent is on. I mean, regardless, we're going to take out Ragavans. We're going to be here at these 4 at least. Showcase challenge. Here we go. Jeskai Blink at 8th place. Okay. Gyarados, also Pride Ragavan, Ajani. Yeah, this one's a little hard. Because, like, we want this, but then, like, do we want Mystical Disputes? Probably not, because this would be only for Quantum Riddler. Play Solitude also. Yeah, this is a hard one. The 2 stubs are okay. I'm trying to think if I want anything. It's just these disputes. Oops. No Blood Moons. I don't have to bring in Wear and Tear. Maybe we go 1 dispute instead of 1 consign. Or do we get rid of all the consigns? Okay. go 2 disputes. We'll go 1 consign, I guess. I don't know. We can pair it with Velia. Counter a Solitude trigger. I don't know. Don't think this is good. I'll keep mainly because I have 2 of these. If he has 2 answers, I'll live with it. No, we can put that back. We'll save that in case we want to draw it. I have a feeling he's just going to dash Ragavan. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I think if we would have drawn a land, we would have saved the Indatha, but was he holding a like Mana Tithe or something? I don't think so. Okay, so now we're binding. That's pretty good. I think we just get this Draco in there. He needs 2 answers, so to the ley line. I was gonna play Brotherhood's End because he's representing Galvanic, and it would clear his board, and he wouldn't be able to save Johnny. But it's just better to go Scion. I could go Pyroclasm. Sure. Okay. That was pretty good. That's good. If he has Ephemerate or Yeah, I think I just tight. I have to vary, right? Yeah. So he only has one blue, which is good. If he plays stuff or does whatever, I could go Brotherhoods. And if he plays another Guide of Souls, that would be bad. Because then he would go Guide of Souls, pump up twice. We're looking for a Binding, Velia even. Okay. Okay. I don't think it matters how I sequence this. Okay, so I just gotta keep him off of another blue. I gotta keep him off another blue. Okay, that's good. Okay. There's an argument to hold back a land. Okay. If I'm right. Okay. And both game. Yeah. My opponent plays one Hallowed Fountain, one Island, one Meticulous Archive. So 3 blue sources. And 4 Flooded Strands. And I guess Arid Mesa can't get. Oh, I guess no. Could get Hallowed Fountain. Okay. So my opponent got screwed up on blue there. Welcome to the welcome to the club. This is what happens when trying to incorporate multiple cards here with different all kind of mana sources and stuff. It happens to me too, which is why one of the things I wanted to consider was another blue source, but we got there. We'll take it on the back of a Scion as our one threat, and we'll be back for round number 3. All right, ladies and gents, back for round number 3. Alright, ladies and gents, we're back. Okay, so my opponent is beginning the game with 7 cards in hand. It looks like he plays, what do you call it? Neoform. These cards aren't really that good against them. I think I want to look for something aggressive or have some counter magic. I think we're going to be forced to keep that. What is this? Well, my last hand would have been good. Maybe that's what I get for trying to guess what this guy was on. Neo brand. Yeah. I probably deserve that. Okay. Okay, so we're rocking. Not horrible. Not the best. We could have been in a better position, but it's okay. We'll take it. Now, my opponent's on an odd mana base, so I'm a little confused. Misty Rainforest and Delta. Go binding there. Could bind in response. Let's offer him the trade. If he just bowls me out, then it's whatever. Okay. Oops. Oh, that was annoying. I was supposed to grab a white. Here's another guild thing. So you saw 2 guild packs and you saw 2 Scions. Pretty good. Yeah, I'm regretting more and more that first hand that I shipped. Because that one I had guild packed, binding for his ley line, on upkeep, and then we had to turn to Felia or hold up consign. Okay. This is what I get. I think I take the hit, and if I find Scion, we're back. If he has bolt, that's whatever. Okay, so that's why. Oh, he's playing this list. Okay, so now it's making sense. He's playing the Xenon list. Okay. Well, that was cool. Mm-hmm. Alright, congrats. You got there. Okay, what is this thing doing? Force negation, practice offense. I don't know. Subtlety, Charlotte's Agent Quantum. Quite a list. Quite the list. Okay, well, we definitely want 3 disputes. I want the wear and tear. No. Maybe. Yes, we want those 5. Both seem bad. Alright, let's go like that. Yep. Yeah, he's definitely gonna consign by Draco. Well, how does he play consign with Charlotte's Agent? I guess he sides those out, I guess. You got it? Ooh, nice one. Okay. So I guess he sides out. Agent. Frog? No frog. Okay. Why did he shock that one, though? Black, green. I don't think he could do anything with that black green, according to this list. Okay. This is not good. Against something like this, you really need that that turn one rag. That would have made things a lot more awkward for him, but I think we had to go for the Scion turn 2 play, I think. Sure. Probably has another consign, I bet. I want to get him off the table. And then if he consigns it, he could have force negation. Sure. Now I get to buff up my thing. I would have loved to draw. Give me a land. What? Oh, okay. Well, now I'll haste Velia at him. Sure. There goes my land. So what I can do now is... He doesn't have a consign anymore. What we can do is we can haste Velia here, Scion there, next turn Riddler, Binding. I think that's the best. Let's go in Datha. What is this? Oh, Dismember. That's funny. So he wants to see what goes out to Fairy. So, how much do I care about the Fairy? Knowing he has a... I think we go him, and if he wants to use it on Felia, he can. Because next turn he's going to play his thing. I'm going to go that, draw a whole bunch of cards with Riddler anyways. He has Riddlers in the bank, right? But I think we go like that. No bounce. So if he hits here, he's going down to 1. And then if I draw a land, I can haste out a Riddler, bind his thing. Okay. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. If I lose game 3, I'm going to be so upset. Knowing that game 1 was in my grasp. Okay. Okay. A lot of shocks over there. He's going to draw a lot of cards. Okay, so what I do now is we're going to go Binding. We're going to see if we can get him to commit to playing another one that I can dispute. Hopefully he didn't draw another Binding. Frog. I guess. We gotta dispute that. Okay, so... Ooh, this is good. Red, red. We can send a Kavu at him. And send a Riddler. Sweet. So we would have drawn 2 spells. We would have got rid of 1. Drew another 2. And not draw the land that we needed. But it's fine. That would have been it right there. Okay. So, what do we want to do? Stubborncy is really good for guild for binding. But set is consign. I think we really want to start turn 1 rag. No, because we need to be able to counter something turn 2. So we can trim 1, I guess. We have all our blue cards in. So he kept. This does not look good. This is better. Let's get rid of 1 denial. Okay, well at least he didn't start with Guild Pact. Maybe he made a mistake. Okay. So he's not getting Triome. If he goes Frog, I think we'll Binding it. Okay. If he goes to Fairy, we have Stub. Yeah. I like that. Let's get some tempo. Okay. Okay, so he doesn't want to get stubbed here. Okay. Fine. Too smart for me. That I cannot let happen. Well, he's depleting his hand, which is good. Good for Riddler. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what do I want to find here? I think we're okay to go Lush Portico. That we don't want. I think we just go beatdown mode. Now what do we do here? The problem is if he plays a guild pact, he's gonna gain. Do I just send his scions at him? If I go Felia bounce here and he takes it all, he goes down to 4. He he kills this. He goes back, gets a guild pact, and he goes down back up to 12, and I lose my Felia. So I think we just offer the trade with the scions. And hope to draw a Riddler. At least this way, if he plays a guild pact, I can bounce the guild pact. Okay. He does have a guild pact, doesn't he? You cheeky little, you know what. Okay. Uh, Maybe we should have kept that dispute. The only way to win... I don't know how to win here. The only thing I can do is go Felia, bounce the binding his Leyline, I guess. He's gonna gain 8. Yeah, that's the only thing I can do. That was rough. Can block with everything, gain 9. I'm in a really bad position. Why didn't he block with everything? Hopefully he doesn't have consign. Yep. He's in a good position. Yep. Riddler. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I need to hard cast it though. Dispute. Oh, subtlety, duh. Okay. Well, that was cool. Yeah, it caught me off guard game 1. Game 2 is good. I think I'm just not that good playing on the draw for whatever reason. I need to tighten up my on the draw game better with this deck. Alright, oh well. On to round 4. All right, ladies and gents, we are back. Sorry we couldn't talk during the last one. We were in the middle of something else, just multitasking. And as you can see, I didn't do the good enough job to multitask through that last loss. Boros Energy. Okay, we'll keep it. We're on the play. The only reason I want to keep this is I want to go Ragavan, Shock, Bolt his one drop, swing it with Rag, play Grab it and Dathatrion, I think. I think that's the play. He's going down to 4 cards. Interesting. And he could be on something else too. Obviously, you saw I screwed up the game against, what is it? The Scion. I don't even know if I can call that Zoo. Okay, let's go. Don't we stay with the Steam Vents? Because if like I drop Kabu, I can go Steam Vents into Kabu. If he like removes this, well, that's the best play. Hopefully it's a creature, not a removal. That would have been good. What in the world? Is that like his one of Solitude? Surprised he kept that. Going down, unless he drew it. Going down to 4. Keep that on top. Hopefully he doesn't go Moon. Sure. Okay. Now we can play that. Ooh, red, green. Yeah. I wanted to see more of his deck, but I guess it's just better to end it. Okay, so I see 2 Mana Ties in his last list. What does he have in the side? Purge, Wear and Tear, Blood Moon. I wonder if he keeps in the Mana Tides. Boromir, he probably sides out Boromir. But I could be wrong. I guess Boromir's good against Wraths, right? It's good. We got 1 mana removal. We got the dog. Looks fine. Johnny. Yeah, I don't mind binding the cat token. And I could rebuy it with Velia. Should we force his hand? Sure. It's a free block, right? Okay, that just... Okay. Surgical, yeah, sure. It's a little odd play. Because, like, right here, if I have Velia, I just flash it in, right? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one. That's pretty cool. Okay, well, we don't have Velia to do that anymore with. I'm not under a lot of pressure. I think we go ahead and warp it. I know I'm not drawing multiple cards, but... Okay. Yeah, I want to use my mana. Maybe I should have shocked prior. But if he had Manatize, he Manatize there, right? I'm not a fan of binding on a Johnny because you can buy him back. What is this? Roku? Okay, let's bolt. Bolt now. Oh, blue. Pyromancer? Okay. That's a good hit. Good hit for him. What did he get rid of? Oh, he netted a card. Oh. I could go Steam Vents. Play Scion for 4. I'm not really in a bad position. I think that's okay. Can't really be on the offensive just yet. Maybe I should have held this. Yeah, I think if I'd have held this, I would have saved some life. Okay. That was scurry. Let's go. You little cheeky. For sure he snipped that. He sent it to his Discord. Best card of all time. I'm so glad I have this card. I think it was worth it to do that though. If he doesn't have that, then we just go to town. I guess we could have played around it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, we would have been far ahead if we would have been able to land this. Maybe I should have waited. I don't know. Oh, now you don't want to attack? Okay. I don't want to take damage there. I can actually surveil too. See if I can find some stuff. Okay. No, I don't think so. Fortunately, I don't think we can really get rid of the binding yet. Even though I want to. Do we bind in here? Maybe we do. Just so we can draw some cards. Alright, let's do it now so we can't save it. And then... let's draw some cards. Okay, that's good. If you were to get it back somehow, at least I have bolts. Goblin bombardment. Sure. Yep. So if I get in here, I'm going to do lethal to him. Let's do this now so he can't do anything funny. If he wants to send everything at my Draco, that's fine. I want to do an upkeep so that I can bolt and draw cards. In case he decides to do that. Because we know we're going to get rid of that. Oh, okay. So he's just going to send it at me. And then we bolt for game. Was that a 2-0 or? Yeah, that was a 2-0. Might have been able to play around the mana type better, but it was a random card, so it wasn't even in his initial 7. It was something he just drew into off of Pyromancer, but maybe we could have played around that, knowing he had the mana tides in deck. It was post sport, so I can't really be sure if they're gonna play him or not, but nonetheless, we got there. 2 more rounds, and that'll be it for today. I doubt we top 8 with our breakers, but it is what it is. All right, ladies and gents. Okay. Kahira. I have no idea what my opponent's on. Maybe he's on red white land destruction. Mm-hmm. I can't afford to play around another mana type, so let's see if Scion gets in there. Okay. It's good. Okay. So he's just going to destroy my lands. I want to draw 2 cards off of the Quantum. So it's Bolt. I don't need to do anything with this Wooded. Okay, let's shock that in. And then let's warp it. Mm-hmm. Think we can sign. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now you hit here. Price of freedom, I guess. Mm-hmm. Wish I had another. I don't know. I don't know what I'm wishing for. Okay. So my opponent's gonna bring in all 3 wear and tears. This is for Roku. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I guess Teferi doesn't do anything. I could have got rid of some bindings for disputes. Not that it matters. No. Yeah, I can't go down to 4. The only thing that really gives me a chance is Scion Leyline. I don't know. Okay. Can't really do anything else. Okay, so I could go... Kind of sucks I wish it was a fetch. Kind of sucks that this can spend 2 mana for this. Like, why do all decks get to have access to these, like, soul lands? I made it clear I want a domain soul land. I'm putting this into the universe. I want a land that basically says if I control all land types, I can add 2 mana of any color, any combination. Not really confident in this line, but Temple Garden. I feel bad even putting this, even like recording this. These games are so boring. My opponent's having a good time. I'm happy that he's having a blast. Not so much on our side, though. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to beat that. Okay, binding. Let's bring another consign, or I guess 2 disputes, maybe. Doesn't really matter like what I do. Sure. He kept the full grip. Wish I had another one of those. how it comes into play tapped. Doesn't really matter what I do. I'll keep it, but he's going to destroy something and make me look anyway, so doesn't really matter. That should be illegal. Being able to destroy up my basics, that's pretty cruel. We'll bolt him. Solitude. That's a good hit. It's a good hit by my opponent. I guess I could have played another Leyline maybe, but that exposes this land too. Interesting. Okay. Well, we gotta play this. We gotta play another Guild Pact. No. We gotta hope to dodge a Mana Tithe here. Okay. We're not out of the woods yet. Probably he's holding on to like paths to exiles on like a roads or something. Wandering Emperor. So he can get a... I don't know how much I care about this. Do I care about it? I guess it's... Yeah, let's just hit it. He doesn't have land destruction effects. He definitely has path exiles and roads. He could do that. Yeah, I just gotta get him dead. No. Yep. Yeah, I can follow you. And if he wants to make a guy, I just bounce him. Sure. Hmm. Unfortunately, I need to hit this. I gotta hit him, and then I gotta hit this, because it can just exile me and make me gain, or he'll gain 2 life too. I gotta go like that. No bounce. One more steam vent, so if I can draw if I could draw another land and play Quantum Riddler with steam vents open, that would be decent, I think. Okay. What is this? Sorry, my friend. Okay. Yep. So I can play this, bounce this, get him down to 5, and then he has 1 mana to live here, I think. Or we get him down to what? What's more important? Consign? Well, I'm going to get him down to 6. Or is it more important that I just get damage in? 1, 2, bounce this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I don't know what's more important. Getting damage in? Maybe just getting damage in. Yeah, let's do that. Like, we can get him in bolt range right now. Mm-hmm. Yep, let's play that. Okay, cool. Wait, he plays Riddler too? Oh, I'm stupid. Sorry. I got confused for a second. I thought this was flipping stuff off of his library. Red. bounce there. Dispute. Sweet. This will definitely be the front page of my YouTube clip, which is FU RWLD. Definitely got lucky. I mean, game one, three ley lines into Scion is just they can't really do anything about it. Game one. He had the mana tithe for Rag, which is good. Like if I don't have Rag and I have to go turn 2 Scion, he just counters that, and that's game for me. So, we'll be back for round number 7. All right, ladies and gents, let's see how this goes. Yes. Okay, what are we against here? Brute Scale, Boros Energy Affinity. Alright, so he's on a lot of different stuff. I don't know. We're not going to say make the same mistake. So we have removal paired with Athalia and a turn 2 Scion. I think this is... I think it's okay. We're going to take a lot of damage from our lands. We're going to take like 9 damage. If we go consign into Athalia into Scion. We're on the place. I don't know what he could have turn 1. That would make me want to consign it, though. Alright, let's get started. Flooded Strand. I wonder if my opponent's in another game or something. Took some time. Okay. Yeah, I think my opponent's playing another game. Okay, Delta. What could that represent? I don't know. But I think we're okay to slam this Scion. Goryos. Blink. Hmm. A lot of lands, another land. Frog, okay. What is up with all these lands? Okay, so if he Goryos there, guess it's game over. Sure. I don't even know what I could draw. Wow. Okay, 4 to go. I'll take it. Doesn't really do anything for me to haste it here. You gotta be kidding me. Can't even dump my hand. I mean, I know I didn't keep the greatest 7. You know, 4 lands, not the best. But I didn't expect to go like multiple lands in a row. Alright, so I got a lot of... I gotta dodge Goryos here. Hit here, Ephemerate. Wow. Maybe the consign line wasn't the plan? I don't know. Yep. He's just gonna beat me down with value here, I guess. Yep. How is this possible? Oh, he gets to keep it? I'm trying to see how far this game's gonna take me. How far we, how longer we can keep this streak up. Meanwhile, my opponent's just like drawing gas. Did he? Did he bend that to the yard? Yeah, he did too. Like, these are some nice bends. He doesn't want to dump his hand yet. Yeah, thought sees me. Congrats. Five. Sure. Wait. Something. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. don't know what I can string together though. That even like brings me back into this. Ooh, then he could do it again. Yeah, because he gets replacement effect. Do it again, and then he has game, I guess, right? 6, 10. Oh, he did that upkeep too. Hey, 2 lands on top. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Okay. My opponent is obviously very good at this deck. So, you gotta respect him here. I guess we take out bolts. I'm gonna leave like 1 bolt in. I don't know why. I just have a feeling you gotta leave at least 1 in there for whatever reason. And it might be the fact that Consign is the worst play. Consign's good against Atraxa and Solitude. That's good for removal. Maybe bolts are the right play. Let's keep 1 in. Okay. Alright, let's pause it there. Okay. Not too bad. See if we can get to. See if we can make it to game 3. Come on, baby. Come on, Rag. Take us there, baby. My opponent did not keep in Prismatic Ending. Or he didn't draw it. Come on, baby. Oh, no, he has it. Or Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize Solitude. Quantum Riddler Reload. I don't really want to use a binding on the frog, but I have to. The problem with doing that is then I play Teferi and it exposes me to Goryos, whatever he plays. I think we just get him down. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this Teferi out. And if he has a counterspell for it, then so be it. He might have a fun. Whoa. See, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He just Goryos and Goryos Ephemerates. Atraxa kills my Teferi. Then he gets his thing back. We do have a binding, but we'll be so far behind. Okay. Okay, so we dodged that. I can get rid of one Atraxa. I know I could have hasted the Riddler, but it's more important that I hold up a white mana for binding. I gotta protect this to Fairy. Come on, man. Sure. Okay. Where to go? Rest in peace. No? Okay. Control 2. Rest in peace. No? Okay. It's more important that I hold binding up. But, I mean, he clearly doesn't have it, or else he would have used it a long time ago. Question is, did he just top deck it right now? Sure. We'll get a Steam Vents. Velia. Yep. Get rid of the Atraxa. Okay. Okay, so he's playing Riddler. He's gonna draw a whole bunch of cards. I don't want a binding here in response to like Ephemerate. I'd rather than let him just draw his 3 cards or whatever. And then if he does it, I can do it then. Okay, so we got lucky. We definitely got lucky. And I'm okay with that. Okay, so the question is, do I want to run it back like that? The question is, I don't know how good these consigns are. I mean, it's removal, right? With Velia? Or is Bolt just better? Alright, let's test it. Let's just see how good Bolt is. Or, how running this with no consigns is. High Noon is interesting too. Keeps him from either Goryos, Ephemerate, or Goryos Consign. But is it that good? I don't think so. I don't think that's where we want to be. But it could be. Sure. If I can keep him off of Frog, I'm only getting down to 6. We're in a decent spot. If I can draw another land too. If I can go like Thalia into Riddler. I mean, he is going to have access to Solitude, so I don't know how stable it is. I don't know how long that'll last, but it's worth a try. Alright, let's start. It's nice starting off with a binding. I mean, Guild Pact. I'm thinking Leyline of binding or whatever. It's nice starting with this in case we draw Scions. They're like live. I don't need to go Scion and then hard cast this. Okay. Opponent's looking for a land. Surveil, good. Go ahead. Do I want to go Portigo? Yeah, let's go Portigo. Yep, it's fine. I guess it'll be rough if he goes like Frog with Dispute back up. Then we just kind of cry at that point. Or like maybe it made sense to just go Mountain. Maybe we'll learn the hard way. Okay. Yeah, maybe it made sense to go Mountain instead. Just to threaten the Thalia end of turn. Get that one going. Like I said, I gotta get better at this deck playing on the draw. Okay, so I can't do anything about that. It's not showing what I drew. Okay, let's get Thalia on board now. I'm okay if he wants to use Consign on my Leyline. It's one less Consign for a binding, so... think I should have disputed that one. Okay. Prismatic ending, sure. Nope. These disputes are gonna get worse as this game goes on. Yeah, like here, Bolt is gonna be okay because he's low on cards. But dispute's gonna be really awkward. Sorry guys, I'm going in and out because my opponent is not really playing fast. So I'm having to pause and like restart. So essentially what I said was he passed at 5 mana up. I wasn't planning on casting the Leyline just so I can have mana to hard cast or counter a hard cast Solitude, which is what he's representing. And if he casts it now, I'll go to dispute it. If he casts a Faithful Mending from Graveyard, I'll use his dispute against him. So this kind of like time walked him a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I can't let that resolve, so we'll go to disputes. Let's go and stubborn. The only reason I'm doing that is because I don't know if I'm going to draw what I'm going to draw next. Okay, let's do some deck thinning here. Perfect. Let's keep that. Keep that there. I would want to play another Leyline soon to keep him off from being able to go to Fairy Bound Solitude. But it is what it is. You kind of have to See if we can avoid that for a turn. Or two. Sure. Okay, cool. That is really good for us. So this will prevent him from ever being able to block Scion. Nope. Like I said, this dispute's going to get worse. So let's just use it now. He could consign it. Okay. Yeah, let's play this. Now he can't bounce. I mean, he could have fun, so... I should have played Rag to block him. Well, we finally saw Rest in Peace. I was happy to see that. So we definitely got lucky. Goryos can be a very hard matchup. Their deck can be clunky with, right, Atraxa in hand, no Goryos, or Goryos, no Atraxa, or no way to get into the yard. It can play like clunky stuff like that. But I mean, we have clunky draws as well, right? Leyline into Leyline, or game one, we just flooded out our lands. So, Rest in Peace was a good way to seal it. Like I said, he'll never be able to block Scion now. This just gets in. The only way is if he were able to get like a Riddler on board. Like, I mean, our draws are not too good either. So, but cool. Well, we got there. Definitely not going to top 8. Our breakers we're at 50%. So hopefully we get into this top 16 area. Probably not. We're probably still going to be in this like top 32 range, but we'll see. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back for the next one. Thanks.